Whoa, what's up guys, I am Dave, aka the Fire King, and today we have our WPL Season 6 Week Number 6 matchup. We're going up against M.Victinis. He is coach of the Philadelphia P.Bruxish. I hope I'm saying that right. And we both come into this matchup with a 3-2 record. It hasn't been the best of season for both of us, but at least we're killing it in the EBL. We're 6-1 over there. And quick rundown on my team. I got M.Victinis because M.Victinis did have, that's his name, that's what he goes by. He did have a Duck trio on his team, so I didn't want to get trapped by it, so I brought a M.Victinis with Blue Flare, T-Bolt, Glaciate, and Flame Charge. The Flame Charge is there so I could get up to a +1 speed. I got my Thunderous, the phenomenal AJ Styles with the Expert Belt, T-Bolt, Hidden Power Ice, Incinerate, and Psychic. M.Victinis physically defensive with the Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power Fire, and Synthesis. Haxorus holding the Lumberry with Dragon Claw, EQ, DD, and Outrage. I know I have Outrage and Dragon Claw, but if one of his fairies is in here, or one of his, yeah, if I could go for Outrage instead of Dragon Claw, then I'll click it. Basically, that was the game plan. Because really, all I needed was well, Poison Jab was on the board for Haxorus to bring, or Poison Jab was a move I was considering to bring on Haxorus. There you go, because of the Ninetales, the Alolan Ninetales. But I just decided to go 2 Dragon moves, Dragon Dance, and EQ. Then I got Miltank, especially defensive with Body Slam, EQ, T-Wave, and Milk Drink. Kecleon physically defensive with Fell Play, Stealth Rock, Toxic, and Fake Out. And M.Victinis brought this thing over here, this big old threat. This thing's overpowered, to be honest with you. And, in my opinion, it shouldn't be allowed, but it's allowed. Empoleon, Zygarde 10%, Scolipede, P.Bruxish, his mascot, and his Alolan Ninetales. So he has his mascot, and we got our mascot. And I predict him to lead off with the Scolipede, and so I'm just going to lead off with my M.Victinis, because I could take an EQ, and I'm just going to go for a Flame Charge, if I'm not mistaken. No, do I go for a Blue Flare? I think I just go for a Blue Flare. Yeah, I'd go for a Blue Flare. It does a lot to the Zygarde. I'm going to switch out into my M.Victinis, which is not Mega yet. I take the 1000 Arrow, and from that damage that the Zygarde did to me, I knew he was going to be choice banned. So here I go for Synthesis as he switches out, because now with my Mega Evolution I get the extra bulk. I eat up the Mega Corn. I go for Hidden Power Fire. He gets a +1 speed. It's fine. Here he goes for Rock Slide. I go for another Hidden Power Fire, knocking out the Scolipede. And here he goes on to his P.Bruxish. I know he's going to go for the Psychic move. There it goes. It does a lot to Kecleon. I'm just going to click Fake Out. And here he could have knocked me out, to be honest with you, but he will switch out. There you go to the Ninetales, as I went for a Foul Play, and the Ninetales eating it up, basically. And here I could have switched out to the Miltank, which I should have done, but I just wanted to get the Toxic on the Ninetales, and just in case he went for Aurora Veil, I could have, taken some turns to... The reason I left Kecleon there was just in case he went for Aurora Veil, some turns could have passed by as my Kecleon went down. So here I go back into M.Victinis, knowing he's going to switch out. I'm just going to go for a Blue Flare, or a blue Flame Charge, because I knew he was going to switch out. I was going to get a +1 speed on this P.Bruxish, and now I'm going to click T-Bolt, as he brings in this big old threat. And here he switches out. And did I switch out to him? No, I just went for a Blue Flare. It does a lot to the P.Bruxish. And here he switches out again to the Empoleon, as I went for a T-Bolt. It does 37% to the Empoleon. I don't want to take a Scold, so I go on to Haxorus as he goes for a Scold. Hopefully he doesn't get a burn that would only eat up my Lumberry right away, and I could go for a Dragon Dance next turn. And he goes for the Scold, doesn't get the burn, so I'm gonna go click Dragon Dance. And hopefully he doesn't have Roar. That's what that was the game plan. And I go for the Dragon Dance, but he shows Ice Beam, and he knocks me out, which sucks, because at that point I could have probably sweat. Even though he does probably have priority Zygarde with E-Speed, this thing, P.Bruxish, has priority Aqua Jet. And I know this can have priority Ice Shard, and this can have priority Aqua Jet also, but those weren't doing a lot to me. The Zygarde is E-Speed being choice banned, and the P.Bruxish Aqua Jet did a lot to my Haxorus, but it was okay. But he shows the Ice Beam, he knocks me out, and I was surprised. Here I go to my M.Victinis. I just click Synthesis. No, I click Giga Drain. It does a lot to the Alolan Ninetales. here again, I don't want him setting up Aurora Veil, so I'm just gonna. I could have stalled him with the Synthesis, but with me not wanting him to set up Aurora Veil, I just decided to knock him out. In all honesty, there I should have clicked Synthesis, because same thing. If he clicked Aurora Veil on my Mega Venusaur, I could have stalled out the turns of Aurora Veil with Synthesis, because the Ninetales wasn't doing a lot to me. The Alolan Ninetales, sorry. Here I switch out, because I don't want to take up the Poison Fang, I think that's what it's called, from this Bruxish. I go on to Whitney the Miltank. I'm pretty sure Miltank's making... I'm not sure if Miltank's making her debut or not. I'm pretty sure it is. But either way, he goes for the Poison Fangs, or the Psychic Fangs, sorry. It does a lot to me. But after leftovers, I'm at 52%. He goes for another Psychic Fangs. It does 4% to me. I'm going to go for Milk Drink. And just letting this, the hell do damage to this Bruxish. And here he goes for a Psychic Fang again, and here he gets a high roll. Because he did 1 for 3, the first one did 48, the second one did 48, and this one he goes for another one, he gets a higher roll with 53 and he knocks me out. So here I go into Victini, he goes for the Aqua Jet, and here I go for a Flame Charge, knocking out the Bruxish. I'm a +1 speed, and he goes on to the Empoleon. I'm just going to let my Victini go down here. I go for a Blue Flare, he goes for a Skull, knocking me out. Here I go into Mega Venusaur, and I can stall out this Empoleon by going for a Synthesis. If he got a burn, it was fine, because the burn only did what, 6% to me. And I'm physically defensive, but my moves are special hitting moves with Giga Drain and Giga Sludge Bomb. So here I stall him out until I get into a good amount of health, knock him out with the Giga Drain. Here he goes on to a Zydog, and he goes for a Zen Headbutt. And it's fine here also, because same thing, even though he has Zen Headbutt, I'm pretty sure I went for a Synthesis. No, what did I go for here? I don't know if I clicked Synthesis or Giga Drain. I don't really remember. I think I went for a Giga Drain. But here he gets the flinch, which is huge. It's huge. Because, like I said, I can't get off the Giga Drain. I can't get that HP back, so I can live another Zen Headbutt. Which sucks, but like I said, it's part of the game. It sucks, but this is, you know, the changing point of the game. I go on to Thundurus. I know he is choice banned, so I'm thinking he's gonna switch out. That's why I don't click Hidden Power Ice. I click Psychic so I could get more damage on this monster over here. But he stays in, and I wished I would have clicked Hidden Power Ice. I would have knocked him out. But now he goes on to this threat. He eats up my Psychic. Here he goes for Hidden Power Ice. If I'm not mistaken, does 61% to me. The next one will knock me out. And he shows he has Life Orb. Yeah, he shows he has Life Orb. I go for another Psychic, and I get a special defense drop. I wish I would have got that the other turn, because this thing would have died. And here goes for Hidden Power Ice, knocking me out. And we lose this game 2-0. It sucks with that flinch. That flinch sucked on the Zydog from my Mega Venusaur. On the Zydog to my Mega Venusaur, it sucked, but like I said, it's part of the game, because with the Giga Drains, you know, I could have got HP back and I would have lived. But like I said, that's part of the game. It sucks. The Mega Venusaur right here getting 3 kills, and Victini got 1. And that's it. We lost this game, and now we're 3-3 with a +3 differential. Like I said, we're not doing very good. Like I said, 3-3. At least we're not negative. We're you know, we're neutral. But I gotta start picking up the W's in the WPL also. But like I said, in the EBL, you know, we're 6-1 over there. Like I said, that's my main priority. I said it since day one. That's why we're 6-1 over there in the EBL. Like I said, that is my main priority. But the WPL, I've been putting a lot of time also in team building. But my record doesn't show that because it's 3-3. But you know, it's probably the team also, because in this league there's 16 teams, so more Mons got drafted, and you had to dig down deep for more Mons. In the EBL there's only 10 coaches, so you know, more good Mons were available. But like I said, I'll probably make some changes to the team so I could get more comfortable with it. Because some Mons I had to draft for the same reason, because there's 16 teams, so I had to draft some stuff that I wasn't too comfortable with like Kecleon and even the Miltank, and there's other ones in there also. But with that said, I will see you guys next time. Later.